the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Everybody, yeah. It is me, IKNARF, and we are back. Yes, back, and we are here. And I'm here with my co-host. You're gonna have to put an AEW logo over that poster behind you soon. Big.
Yo, bro.
Sexy. Mercy. Why do you have 4 4s in your name?
Oh, my gamer tag? Because
my
favorite number is 4. So there's 4 of them.
Yeah, but that's not 4. It's 4,444. That's not 4. Why'd you get so excited? Like 4 4s.
I'm gonna change it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't like.
I've been meaning to ask you.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the number thing. I want to change.
I took mine out.
I know Carm wants to change his, but
I took mine out.
Yeah. I'm planning to. I'm planning to change it. It's for free for the first one.
First one you could change for free. And I did it, and yeah, I'm never going back. So another week, discussion of the matter every Thursday, and this podcast we talk wrestling. And today's topic, shout out Emerson's idea, we are going to be ranking on a tier list pro wrestling stipulations matches.
Yeah, but these are specifically
WWE. So like the steel cage, the Hell in a Cell, the Money in the Bank, the championships. What was it? Scramble 8.
Yeah.
And so forward. Emerson's going to be running it because he's running the tier list. So he's going to go one by one. We're going to tell you what we think of the shit overall, and I'm right. So Emerson, just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, yo, you can't measure up to this dick. Yo, at the end of the year, you got to make a compilation of all the times I talked about dicks. Just saying.
Oh my god. Yo, it's gonna be interesting. The end of the year, like the end of the year, we do like a whole like thing. But we're talking about this is still, when this comes out,
August. Almost August. Yeah, this is like end of July when we're filming this.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so. You want to run it down?
Yeah. So we got a bunch of WWE stipulations here. A couple you're gonna obviously know right away when you look at it. You got the obvious ones: Royal Rumble, Extreme Rules, Elimination Chamber, War Games, and like you said, Championship Scramble, which we haven't seen in a long time. I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. It wasn't like a big thing when it happened. This Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn is 2 out of 3 falls. John Cena and Ryback picture here is 3 stages of hell. After we got Beat the Clock Challenge, Falls Down Anywhere, I Quit match, Iron Man match, ladder, Survivor Series. So everything that you've known, on fucking Punjabi prison. So yeah. So we're Yeah, I don't know what you said. Let's go with the tame one first. Let's go with like tables match.
So straightforward tables match?
Yeah, just straightforward. You put your opponent through a table, you win.
It's not S.
It's not for sure.
Because there's so much better. Like if you have a hot feud and you're like, 2 of them are sweating in the middle of the ring on a promo under the hot lights in front of 20,000 people. And the crowd's like, I want the match. I want to see them fight. They're like, yeah, so-and-so generic guy. I want to fight you at WrestleMania. And everybody's like, yo, is it like a cage match, cell match, fucking ladder match? I want to fight you in a tables match. Everybody's like, I mean, fuck, it's a table made out of wood, dog. And it's gimmick, but
We've had good ones though. Like we've had like the tag team ones are usually okay because it's like It's not just one table. It's like, oh, one person goes through the table, you have to put the other person through the table now.
Remember that women's tag team table match with like Natalia, Layla, what's her name? McCool and thing?
Michelle McCool.
Fucking what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't remember that, but
If-
I believe it happened, and I believe it was probably bad. It was probably bad.
I'm back. But yeah. Oh, what the fuck? I for now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
What happened?
Yeah, again, it's not S tier. I'm
Oh,
frozen
for
on my
sure
screen.
not.
Am I frozen on your screen?
Yes.
Hold on. Keep talking.
Okay, he's gonna fix that. Yeah, it's definitely not S tier though. Like I've enjoyed a couple tables matches, but you know like it's not like the best ones. You know when you play 2K or a WWE game, you play a tables match, it just ends like that because it's a tables match. I don't know. I think I don't know. It's okay. There's definitely better ones on here that deserve S.
I'm back.
There he is. Okay.
I would say what are we doing? S A B C D E?
S A B
Is
C
it you?
D F. No E.
Okay, so F source. So I would put it in the middle. So like B or C.
You know what? I'm gonna say C, just because like I'm not.
Okay, let's do C.
I don't think it's. It usually isn't a great match. We've had good ones for sure, but we haven't had great ones.
Let's be honest though, most table matches are not table matches. It's like TLC or no DQ match.
Yeah.
The actual tables, like people going through tables are sick, but the actual match based off putting somebody through a table to win is kind of stupid. And most table spots are not actual table matches. So C tier.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? They don't have no disqualification on here.
Then fuck it. Next.
Let's do a ladder match. Just start off with the tame ones.
Okay, so ladder match definitely is better than table match.
Yeah.
100% so.
I've seen really good ones. Miz versus Dolph Ziggler at TLC.
Razor
That's a
Ramon, Shawn
fucking great one.
Michaels.
Yeah, that's
Razor-
the picture right here.
Yeah.
The well, not the first, but the second one in WWE, but like the recognized first one. Yeah, that match was actually like one of the best ladder matches, and that was like one of the first ones in WWE. So it's like holy shit, that match was like so iconic, and it's still iconic till this day. You know.
Yeah. The concept of the ladder match where you have to climb the ladder to grab set item, contract, or title,
Yeah.
or in Scorpio Sky's case, a ring that
Giant
leads you to
donut.
Sonic, giant donut, Simpsons.
Yeah.
So it definitely, because I mean, most like tradition pinning 1, 2, 3 is how you win. So the fact that you don't have to pin somebody to get the win, you have something kind of like
Oh god, you're cutting out for
within the 2v2v2v2 tag team. Am I can I blah, 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 blah. No,
you're
joking.
good now. You're good now. You're good now.
I remember the Armageddon, one of my favorite pay-per-views, Armageddon 2006. They had Hardy's, Paul and Brian Kendrick, Regal, and what's his name, Dave something, and Miz and not Miz and Morrison and Morrison and Mercury, Eminem. That's the one where he broke his nose with all that blood. That was one of my top 3 pay-per-views of all time. That match there, I remember Regal and yet his tag team partner were scared to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
And so their chances of winning were pretty much diminished because they had like a fear of heights. So like the ladder match, it's like if you're in a ladder match and you have like fear of heights, like it's pretty cool stuff you could do, booking wise.
Yeah.
With that, because it's not like, oh, I can't pin you to get the win. Well, I'm out of my element. And the fact that there's so many different stuff that like you still see stuff that you've never seen before in a ladder match, like you put the ladder on your head and you spin. You could do like the teeter totter. It's a very innovative match. Like comparing to the table match, there's only so much you can do with the table.
Yeah,
you can set it up in the corner, set it up outside, or set up in the ring, and that's about it. You can stack them, and that's it.
Like it's just made to be broken. Mm-hmm. Can't really do innovative spots with it. But I think the ladder matches, like, we usually have really good ones when it's just like a straight up one. The what was it? A triple threat tag team ladder match with Kalisto, well, the Lucha Dragons, Usos, and I don't know who else
Who's
was in it.
so
But yo, remember the spot Kalisto hits a Selena Del Sol off the top of the
off
ladder?
yeah, I remember that.
Through the ladder, that was sick. So like
I'd say
yeah,
I'd
go ahead.
say A. I say
You
A.
know, I agree. I agree. I think
Okay,
it's
so
a
put it A.
really
No
good
argument.
match for sure.
Yeah. By the way, if you're
Go ahead.
watching this and if you let us know in the comments below if you're on YouTube if you disagree or agree with our picks, it is a
Yeah, for sure.
discussion.
So
I'm
I know
curious to see
some
what
people are gonna be like, yo, like a tables match. You know, tables are like always wanted whenever you have a show. But yo, we'll see. We'll see what with the final rankings with everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go beat the clock challenge. Hasn't really been done too often in recent days, but
Oh no,
they've done it.
they did it recently. They
Yeah,
just
they've
did it
done it
recently with
recently. They brought
Nikki,
it back.
the Raw Women's Division. They
Yeah,
fucking they made anyway. I don't want to get into it. This is not a Raw review,
yeah, it
but
was bad.
I mean
Yeah.
they technically didn't like fuck.
So basically, the
Um,
rule is you
D
have
D D
D.
tier.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna agree, but for those who haven't seen the beat the clock, because it hasn't been around for a long time. They recently brought it back, but let's be honest, who's really watching recent Raws? It so basically you have one person goes out there, they win their match in a certain amount of
it's
time,
timed.
then
Yeah.
somebody else will come out and have to beat their opponent faster than your time, and they would win.
Basically, you have to beat your opponent in the fastest time against
Yeah,
other matches who are doing the same thing. So the first match sets the bar,
yeah,
and then the matches that come after that kind of are timed based off the first time. And if you set the record, then the times that's the new record, and then
that's the new
matches
record. Yeah,
here on forward for the rest of the night have to beat that time. And yeah, I mean it's
uh,
good, but like the only hype is the last like minute, and
the
not the
only
full
hype
match.
is the
It's just a
last
match.
match. The last match is the one that,
Yeah.
because back in the day they used to have like four different people do it, right? So you have the
Yeah.
first guy go out there, he wins his match, right? Second guy goes out there, usually he'd lose, he wouldn't beat the time. Third guy would beat the time. Then the last guy would either win quickly or lose by time limit. So it was always like, I don't know, like when you have multiple matches involved in the challenge, it's not that great. But
Yeah.
if it's just against one on one, I get like one person has one match and the other person has one match. It's a little bit better, but like it still ain't it. It's not that interesting.
I say we put it D. I think I like how
Yeah,
we kind of agree on everything so far. So D.
yeah, D for sure. I'm not into it.
D
Um,
stands for dick.
what's another like lower of the thing? Let's go false count anywhere.
Hmm.
So
That's
these
why no DQs on there.
yeah, that's why no DQ
Or
is
not
not on
sorry.
there, because this
That's why
is
no DQ is not on there. I
because
think I
basically
botched the way
false
it
count
said.
anywhere is a no DQ except you get to pin anywhere in the ring. So like it doesn't make sense to have two
Um,
separate ones.
it depends. I mean, if they're
Yeah.
fighting and they go all the way to like the back and they're going outside, like yeah, if they're going to like just outside the ring, well,
What
no.
what I don't like is when they go backstage, then come back and pin in the ring. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I always
the last false count anywhere was the Bucks and Butcher and Blade on AEW.
yeah.
Yo, that was they were going to like catering in the backstage. Yo, I'm like, yo, let's
Yeah,
go.
that's good. When it's done correctly,
Mhm.
it's really good. Like it's really good. But
I would probably put it on par with the table match. It's okay, but it's
okay,
like let's just give us a new DQ match. False count anywhere,
I'm
like
gonna
or last man standing is better in my
yeah,
opinion.
I'm gonna put it ahead of tables match, but it'll still be in
B
C. No, it'll
O
be
C.
in C still. Because I
Okay,
agree.
let's go.
Because like AEW's used it correctly, but WWE hasn't really done it well. Like I said, they
No,
always come
not
back to
since
the
like
ring.
Attitude Era.
Yeah, they always come back to the ring, even if they go backstage, which they usually don't because they want the fans to see it. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's such a weird stipulation because I really like the idea of it, but
it's never executed the way you want it to be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem. It's a good idea. It's just like, why not go pin somebody at the like on top of the fridge and catering? Like, why are we always gonna go back there? And it's just bad booking.
Yeah.
So I agree. Let's put it where you said C.
C.
Or hey, okay, let's do that.
2 out of 3 falls match. What do you think about that? I honestly,
I be honest. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, I love the stipulation, but also at times it kind of sucks.
Too predictable.
It's so predictable because first guy gets the pin, second guy gets the pin for the second fall. Then you go into the final thing. And
in my opinion,
fucked it up. WWE fucked it up with.
They fucked they fucked everything up. That's like a reoccurring theme here.
Yeah,
everything's got fucked.
You guys remember when Vince was
and
like,
girls.
Yo, I don't want guys and girls. You guys remember
and aliens.
And aliens. You living species remember when
you pussy farts.
You living species remember when Vince was like, yo, I do not want any wrestling during the commercials.
Oh my god, that was such a bad era.
The match was 2 out of 3 falls. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh man.
In my opinion, I agree exactly what you said. Predictable, and I also want to use the word boring.
Yeah.
Because that makes the match long for no reason. Like, why? You're doing 2 out of 3 falls, just do a regular match. But like, if you get the pin, you got the better of the man. Why do you need to pin somebody twice over somebody to be like, I won? If you get the pin, you get the win. Like, it's rhymes.
Yeah.
You know what rhymes with win and pin? Sin. And because it's a sin, D.
You know what? I talked myself into, because the thing is, I like 2 out of 3 falls, but I talked myself into not liking it.
Exactly. So put it at D. C then.
I'm gonna put it in C because I do like it, but you know what?
It just doesn't
I'm gonna put it ahead of tables as well.
See, the only way maybe it would be good is like certain feuds or like the story would call for it. Like 2 out of 3 falls. 2 out of 3 falls. The principle of it is not only do you have to pin the person once or submit them, you basically have to do it. You have to do it twice before they do it.
Yeah.
And that would only warrant it with like, 50-50 booking. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you won this week, you won next week, whatever. It's like, you know what? We need to prove ourselves. Let's 2 out of 3 falls. Cause I don't want it to be like, I don't want to beat you and you saying it was a fluke. So I'm gonna pin you twice in the same, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just never warranted for it. It's just like 2 out of 3 falls because I feel like it.
Yeah, it always pisses me off because it's like it's always a roll up. Always a roll up happens in the match. It's like, yo, that shouldn't count. It's like, fuck you.
Let's do Iron Man. Do Iron Man match.
Iron Man. Yes. Okay. So Iron Man match. Usually it's like between it's either 15 minutes, half an hour, or an hour. Yeah,
yo, the last greatest Iron Man match was Bailey and Banks at TakeOver.
Yeah, the Iron Brooklyn match.
Yeah.
Not Brooklyn. It was TakeOver.
New York.
No, it was that thing.
Yeah, what?
The tag team titles. Not tag team titles. It was Dusty Rhodes Classic.
That doesn't narrow it down to nothing. It's like that's every TakeOver.
Fuck.
TakeOver Stanford. I don't know.
TakeOver
Illinois.
No. This is at the Performance Center.
It's not.
This is
not
before.
That important.
This is before.
This is A. If you're watching the video, this is O. This is O. Emerson, do it with me on the country. This is O. What the heck? O. What letter comes after N? O. No, when you say hi to somebody, hey, first letter in the alphabet. Iron Man match. Yeah, you could talk. Wait, you could before we get. Let's get off topic here. You could talk with the alphabet with just letters like E. I don't know.
No. When some shit happens, it's like, yo, fuck. You could go E or some shit.
No. It's like who spilt the milk? You.
I've seen Carm go like E or some shit like.
It's an Italian thing. Like, yo, Italians talk with single letters. Like, what's for dinner? Spaghetti. And I don't know. I'm going to sleep now. Zzz. I don't know. Zzz. I never understood why in cartoon.
Yeah.
Why Z's? Like who the fuck? If you're going to bed thinking of Z's, die. All right. Back to the top. Iron Man match.
Yeah.
Again, it depends. I think it's better. It's a more appropriate and better
I'm gonna be
use of a
honest.
gimmick than the 2 out of 3 falls. But
It
if
depends
it's
on
not
the
with the
time.
right, if it's not with the right people and it doesn't feel warranted, then the match is stupid. But again, it can be boring, it can be predictable, it can be lengthy.
If it's like an hour, I think that's too much.
But again, it is predictable. Same thing. This guy gets the pin. This guy gets the mission. This guy gets the pin. This guy gets the pin. Submission. We're tied. You know, it always goes back to that time.
I know
It's never like it's never dominating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Like I'm a little bit of a hypocrite saying like, oh, if it's like an hour, it's too long. When I'm over here, like, I don't know if I said it, but like, fucking Okada and Kenny is like a fucking great match. But that's not an Iron Man match. That's a legit match. That's
Iron Man match. Me and Emerson, 1 hour in bed. Let's do it.
Like if it's a shorter match, it's half an hour to 15 minutes. Those ones are okay. I think 15 minutes is too short.
I think this one goes above whatever we put. I think B above 2 out of 3. I think it's better than 2 out of 3. So whatever we put 2 out of 3, we put 1 above.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I think we bump up Falls Count Anywhere to B, and put this as well in B.
Do it.
Okay. Because I don't think it should be like lower than this because I think Falls Count Anywhere is about the same level as an Iron Man match. Okay, so I Quit match. Actually, you know what? Last Man Standing. Last Man Standing match.
So Last Man Standing is Last Man Standing. No Falls Count Anywhere, and like no DQ are kind of very similar, but not. See, Last Man Standing, okay, so if you never watched wrestling in your life, Last Man Standing is your opponent has to be down for a 10 count to get the win. So no pins, no submissions. It can kind of be anywhere, and there's no DQs. You can use weapons, whatever. But your opponent has to be on their back or not on their feet for more than
they can't be
10, a count of 10. Yeah. So like again, I do like this better than 2 out of 3. Yeah. Or sorry, not 2 out of 3. No Falls Count Anywhere match. I like it. I like Last Man Standing better.
Yeah.
Where did we put Falls Count Anywhere?
Falls Count Anywhere is in B with Iron.
So then Last Man Standing I think should be A.
You know what? I'm gonna agree. I don't know why in my head the way I'm putting this together is like playing it in the video games. But if you think about it in real life,
tapping A, get up, John! Get up!
I think Last Man Standing is the worst play in.
No, games. That's not the fridge. That's a bomb. What'd you say?
But I agree with A. You know what? I've enjoyed a lot of Last Man Standing matches. I love the matches usually. So yeah,
do it. A.
Okay, so something similar to it. I Quit match. So this is interesting because
I don't remember. When's the last time we got an I Quit match? I don't even remember.
Fuck, I don't know. Oh,
probably happened. There's probably one that happened a month ago.
Hell in a Cell against Jimmy and no Jay and Roman. That's from October. I didn't watch it, but I think that match was good.
I think I Quit is just on par with Last Man Standing. Again, it's not like you pinning, you're not submitting, you can use weapons, but you physically have to have your opponent say, I quit. And you could do so much with that. Like, you know, like I ain't quitting. Oh, we had one with Mox and Kingston, no? No.
Mox we did. Was that at Full Gear? Or was that on?
What was that?
It was on Full Gear, I think.
I'm trying to think of the finish to that match. I remember it was good. It was like, I ain't saying I quit for nobody. And then during the match, he quit.
I don't know. I still haven't watched Full Gear yet.
Shit.
Yeah, I need to do it. I know it's a really good show.
It's either A or B. Maybe, you know what? What do we have on B?
B is Last Man. No, not Last Man Standing. Falls Count Anywhere and Iron Man match.
You know, it has to be A.
You think so?
Yeah, it's good, dude. It's a good
Yeah, okay,
stipulation.
yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree. You know what?
It's topper. It's upper tier.
You know, the picture they used is Cena versus Rusev, and a lot of people were like, "Yo, this is fucking dumb."
Oh,
But the
the
match was
water when
good.
he pours the water on him to wake him up. That was good.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? No, no like strap match or chain
You
match.
you can literally pass out and still be in the match because you
Yeah,
didn't physically say I quit. Like that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, A tier, A tier,
Uh,
eight.
3 stages of hell match. So basically, 3 stages of hell match. We don't have them very often, but
But is there certain matches that they do, or they could be any
no,
three
it
different?
could be. It's 3 matches, and they get like more difficult the more you go up. So like
But they could
first,
choose like this is no DQ, this is
yeah, yeah.
cage,
So
and
the
this is I
recently,
quit.
I think the most recent one I can remember was Takeover Toronto 2, which is Gargano and Cole, and Gargano got to choose one stipulation. Cole got
Yeah,
to choose one stipulation, and then after it was the final one was left to the general manager, Regal.
I'm
So
gonna be honest with you, dude. That's S. If you're getting three stipulation matches back to back to back,
yeah,
dog, that's S.
yeah. I
Now,
think this is
obviously,
the.
that
I think it should be the
it's
ultimate. Like
it's generalized because we don't know the three matches, but
yeah,
it's not going to be normal match, chair match, and submission match. No, it's gonna probably be a cage match, a no DQ match, and a one-on-one
yeah.
submission match. You
Usually
know
it
what I mean?
ends off with like a big, like either a cage match or like a crazy like match
You
stipulation.
know you're getting a lot of action, different like style, like oh we're doing this. That's S tier, dude.
Yeah,
That's
one
S
hundred
tier.
percent. You know why
Okay.
there's no disqualification? There's no disqualification because Extreme Rules is on here. I totally missed that.
Oh shit.
Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, but the problem with extreme rules, there's different types of it. There's ECW, like OG ECW extreme rules,
Yeah.
and then there's like WWE's watered down like 2016, 17, 18,
What I'm
19.
gonna say is,
Eye for eye, eye for eye.
yeah. What I'm gonna say
What?
is, Extreme Rules match. Think of it more WWE style, where like you have like it's
Okay.
basically like
If
a
we're if
TLC
we're
except you pin.
if we're if we're talking ECW, Rob Van Dam, Sandman, Sabu,
That's more like
that's
a
like
death match.
that's like a SA tier.
Yeah.
If we're talking WWE, that's like table match level. C
I'm
was
gonna say
C
a B. I'm gonna say B
B.
just because
Okay,
it's
put B.
slightly better than a
All right,
tables
do B.
match. Well, it's better than a tables match and a 2 of 3 falls. But
All
once
right,
in a
do
while
that.
you'll get like stupid matches where they barely do anything, and it's like, oh yeah,
The
that's Extreme
difference between
Rules.
extreme rules matches of a no DQ match is I think like setting tables on fire and tacks
Yeah, yeah,
and barbed wire. I think it goes, but I think it's really all the same. For WWE, it all feels the same. For
yeah.
WWE, extreme is using a chair. Like,
100%. Yeah.
oh, he's not using a
Oh
chair.
my
He's using
god.
a blue chair.
Oh my god, he hit him with the chair more than once. Yo,
What?
this is pretty extreme right here.
He hit him. He hit him in the shoulder, not the back. What the fuck? Yo,
Oh god,
can't call it. Owen Hart, call it off. Call it off. Benoit.
oh my god.
Next.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah. Would
We're
be.
missing some big ones here. Cage, Cell, Money in the
I'm
Bank.
trying to save like the big matches. Like
Get to it. It's easy though. Like we all know where these are going.
yeah, let's put a
Let's just knock them. Go fast because we all know where they're going.
yeah, championship scramble. How about this?
Wait,
What do you
what's
think
that
about
again?
this? So basically, you have 5 men. You start off with 2 every 5 minutes. Somebody comes in until everybody's in the ring, and you become
It's
the
elimination.
champion if you pin pin or submission, and you have the championship.
Isn't there like a time limit? And by
yeah,
the
you
end of
have
the time limit,
25-minute time limit or some shit.
and then whoever's the winner, okay,
Whoever's the
that's
current champion is it wins the championship.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's like middle tier. That's nothing like crazy. That's nothing bad. It's a good concept, but I don't feel like we use it enough for me to be
They
like
haven't
that's
done it.
S
They
tier.
haven't done it, man, in a long time.
Okay, so then C tier.
I'll put it in
'Cause-
C just because I feel like this could have been realized
A lot.
better.
No, but the problem is 95% of the stipulations on here, you can be like, oh, cage match. Oh yeah, I remember my
Yeah.
favorite cage match, or recently my cage. You say championship scramble, you're like, Denny's scrambled eggs. What? So
Yeah.
put it like low, like C, maybe
I
even
put it.
D, dude.
You think D?
Yeah, because we don't get enough of it to
You
be
know what I
like
don't like about it? When
put it
they
on the.
win the pin, like they get the pin, they're called the champion. Not the champions. They didn't win yet. Okay, you know what? I'll
Yeah,
put it in D.
put it
I'll
at
put it
D.
in D.
Put it
Yeah,
at D.
fuck it.
Yeah, it's a
I think it's
disgrace.
too convoluted.
D for
Even
disgrace
though,
and C for convoluted.
yeah.
Half of it there, half. No, I'm joking. D. Yeah, that's the problem. But I feel it's a good it's a good concept. But I also, yeah, I don't like how they're like, oh, they got the pin, they're the champion. You're not the champion until the time runs out. Yeah, they could do it better. That's the only thing. Okay, next.
TLC.
If we're talking before 2010, fucking S tier, dude. Maybe A tier.
But they've
If we're
had good
talking
ones, though.
modern,
They've had some good ones.
yeah, Mox or Ambrose and Styles of recently.
Yeah,
in
but
my
even
opinion.
like if it's a feud you don't like, it's still
Hole
a
in your
decent match.
pants. Listen,
Still a
if we're
decent
talking,
match. Like Sheamus and Roman wasn't a bad match. It just you don't fucking like Roman, you don't fucking like
okay, you know
Sheamus.
what? If it wasn't for the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudleys,
Yeah,
this would not be here. But I would say A tier.
A tier.
I wouldn't. It would be S, but I feel like the modern day version has nerfed it a lot and it kind of
Yeah.
killed it for me. So I would say A tier because it's,
Okay.
and that goes back to talking about tables, dude. Like table matches. If you do table matches your own, you're like, but if you throw them with chairs and lat, you're like, yo, let's go,
Yeah.
let's kill some nuns. Next.
Okay, let's get into Okay, let's just get this one out of the way so we can just shut up about
Easy.
it.
If it's
Punjabi prison.
bottom level, get the
F,
fuck off my
F.
team. Yeah, F.
It's
Yeah,
not
next.
interesting. It looks fucking
We're
terrible.
we're racist. Fuck that. Next.
Hell in a Cell. The match itself, not the pay-per-view, but the match itself.
Yeah. Modern day. F.
Even modern day, there's some good ones, dude. New Day versus Usos.
If we're talking modern day, it would be like a C. But if we're talking like back in the day or overall, that's a S. Dog. That's a S.
Okay.
You want to put me in a Hell in a Cell match with the Undertaker? You want to put me in a cell match with the Undertaker? Well then, you're on S. 100%.
S. Okay, but you were saying that if you had modern day, it's like a C.
All right. Fuck.
Let's
then.
Let's
okay.
together and do A. Okay. Yeah. I agree because I do enjoy them usually.
We've talked about this.
Yeah. We've done.
We talked about this recently.
Hey, if you haven't seen, we've done a pay-per-view tier list of the modern day WWE pay-per-views. Go check that out. I need an iCard. If I don't put an iCard, it'll be in the.
You're not. You're gonna forget. You're not gonna.
I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be a twat.
You bitch.
Money in the Bank.
Oh. And we just talked about this too.
Yeah. I think
you all know our thoughts.
I think this is definitely an S. Like I said, usually it's a good match, but then you get fucking Nikki Ash just climbing up and winning. Okay, let's just be honest. The women's ones aren't the best. There have been good ones. I can't say they're not. To me. But the first one wasn't.
No, I gotta say
this year
you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
No, I'm gonna say same thing what we said about the South, and it's probably gonna be a lot of these now. All the good ones that should be S.
Yeah.
But they've killed it. It's A, dude. They've killed it. With modern day, it nerfed it down. That's an A. It's not. It's no longer S, dude. Let's be honest. A. I think a lot of them have to go to A. It's a shame. I know.
It sucks. Now we're gonna get into our steel cage ones.
That's a S, dude.
Steel cage itself. So you think steel cage itself is an S?
The thing I don't like about the cage match that I feel like kills it for me is I feel like it's I don't know if they do it just because not all the wrestlers can climb the cage. So like, you can pin, submit, or go out the door. And I feel like it kills it. I feel like the rule should be you need to climb over and there shouldn't be the door, there shouldn't be pin submissions. So I feel like the rules are stupid.
Yeah.
So maybe A, maybe
I don't know. I don't like steel cage. I'm gonna be honest. They've been
B. Let's do B.
I was gonna say like even lower than that. I think it's
B, dude.
B.
You gotta put B.
Okay,
You gotta put
I'll put B. I mean, there was a good one this year. Braun
dude,
Strowman,
Eddie Guerrero.
Braun Strowman versus
Oh, when he
fucking
ripped the
Shane.
fucking mesh off the fucking. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, that's actually sick. B tier. We
yeah,
gotta be in the middle here.
yeah. The
Okay,
next
next
steel cage type match, Elimination
chamber.
Chamber. My former
Okay, I'll
favorite
just say
match
S because I
type.
know you're gonna say S, so let's just put it S. Get it up
Okay,
there.
it's
Yeah,
my
this guy.
favorite because I love
Let
elimination
me let
matches.
me tell you fact of the matter or matter of the factors of the fact. Emerson loves the chamber match.
Yeah, it's my
He
favorite, but they fuck
he
it up.
broke his dry drought streak of droughtingness of not watching WWE. He watches chamber every year, no matter what.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So
Next.
the last steel cage match type thing, War Games.
Okay, so I have a problem with the war games.
Really? Okay.
First of all, I was never a WCW guy. One.
Okay.
Two, I feel like it's too much congestion, too much hocus pocus. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good, especially with NXT doing it and WWE not ruining that. But it's not my favorite, dude. Like the fact that we get like what 2 rings in a big cage. It feels not real in a way. It feels like if you could let a kid book a show, you're like, yeah, I want dogs and fire and 2 rings and a cage that surrounds both the rings with electric eels in pools of water that will shock you if you touch it. Like, I don't know. It feels too what's the word here I want to use? Fuck you. I don't know.
it's too. It's just
Yeah,
too much.
it's too much. I
I
feel
don't.
like
I think War Games is
it's
good.
not it's not as good as what people I in my opinion, I don't think it's as
I
good as what
definitely
people
think a
think
lot
it
of
is.
people overhyped it. There's one that I really was upset about, and that was the women's War Games like 2 years ago, where like legit the entire all the heel women on the show got fucked over because Candice LeRae and Rhea Ripley defeated everybody, and it's like, what happened? What about your entire women's heel division? What the fuck did you just do? You
I'm
killed it.
I'm I'm very curious to see what they do for this year's war games now that Undisputed Era is no longer a team because it's always been them, right? It's kind of been their
It's
match.
been undisputed for basically all of them. Have they won? They've won one, correct?
They've been in like what 3 or 4 by now.
I think it's 3.
Heels or face. All right, yo, beat what do we have at B tier?
Iron Man match, False Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules, Steel Cage.
What do we have at A?
Ladder match, Last Man Standing, I Quit, TLC, Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank.
Okay, let me ask you, where would you put it?
Personally, I'd put it in S. I like it.
Okay,
Okay, because I like it a lot, and I think it's good. Obviously, we've had the first AEW war games, Blood and Guts
Which
this year.
that wasn't like
Let's
amazing,
be
amazing
honest, it
either.
wasn't that great. It wasn't a good match. The
It's not
finish,
as good as you wanted it to be.
yeah, the finish wasn't great. The problem is they put it on TV, and I understand why you
The
put it on
commercials.
TV, but the commercials fucked up the flow. If you're gonna do it again, Blood and Guts one more time, you have to do it on a pay per view. I know Tony Khan doesn't want to do it because of the 2 rings, but I don't know, man. That's do it pre-tape.
Let's do A tier because I was gonna say B, but I feel like that match is not on par with those matches that are in that tier, and you said S, so we nerf it down to A.
Yeah. Okay, the 2 really big ones. I'm gonna start with Royal Rumble.
S.
I mean, WWE's been putting on good rumbles. Let's be honest.
The Rumble is the one that they haven't killed that much, and like the chamber for you is the Rumble to me. So
yeah. Survivor Series, the final match on the list right here.
I would say
I don't like it anymore.
B.
Yeah, I agree with B. let's be honest, WWE has killed it because of this whole brands mean something, but they don't mean something because we literally just did a brand split.
Yeah, but
I mean, I just
even
a
back,
draft.
no, even to back in the day when you have like Sergeant Slaughter's teaming up with like Paul Orndorff, and it's like the teams didn't really make sense, and it still like kind of doesn't
Yeah,
make sense. It's all about the brands
I think
now.
the last good one, like really, really good one.
The one where Shane McMahon got a concussion, that one, 2016.
That's what I was about to say. That one was a good one, but also the one before an earlier one was when Dolph Ziggler won against the Authority.
2014's
I think it's
yeah,
2014. Dude, that was
where Sting
fucking
came back.
good.
Sting came to the WWF.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck this match though. They fucking got Walter out first.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So F tier.
I think
Anyways,
yeah,
no, I'm joking.
I'm gonna be honest. Everything here seems good for me. I think maybe one or two can go lower, but I think as a group,
Just leave it. It's like the
I'm
Bible.
fine
We
with
don't
it, yeah.
change it.
So
It's like the Bible. Don't change what's there, man.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
So let me run it down.
Run it down. Run it down. Run it
S
up.
tier.
Run it up.
The top tier, the best. 3 stages of hell. Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble. Again, Elimination Chamber. Some people might be like a little lower, but I love elimination matches. And you know what? Go back to the old ones, and you'll be like, yeah, that's good. That's good right there. And Royal Rumble obviously is great. And 3 stages is like the ultimate like send off to a feud. We got ladder match, last man standing, I Quit, TLC, Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, and War Games. B, we got Iron Man match, Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules, Steel Cage, Survivor Series. C, 2 out of 3 falls and tables match. D, Beat the Clock Challenge, Championship Scramble, and F, Punjabi Prison. I'm surprised there is no Inferno match.
You want to do Inferno match or fuck it?
Let's just say it. F Inferno match.
F?
It
No.
sucks.
At least the B, dude. Anyways, fuck it. It's not on here, so.
Sorry, so it doesn't matter.
What was the last? What was the last Inferno match we got? Oh, Fiend and Randy. How do you forget that? Because it sucked.
It was bad. And after before
Right.
that, it was fucking Bray Wyatt and Kane at SummerSlam.
Dude, my top 2 favorite pay-per-views of all time: Double or Nothing 2021 and Armageddon 2006. And that show opened up with the Armageddon match between Kane and MVP, and like it wasn't good, but like the one between they have on bonus on that DVD, Kane and Mask Kane versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
That Inferno match. Nah, the fuck. And the last stipulation, cock on a pole. No, I'm joking.
Oh yeah, dude, the pole matches were fucking shit too.
Now pole matches are like E or F, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. It ain't on here, and it's not. It shouldn't be that good. So let us know if you're on YouTube. Let us know in the comments below. Do you agree with our picks? Are you just like, okay, these guys are fucking retard faggots? What the fuck? Let us know. We want to know what you think. If you're on audio, what up? Keep it up. Like, subscribe. You guys know the deal by now. Every Sunday, Fact or the Matter. We talk about the shows, ratings, recap, news. And this show every Thursday, Discussion of Matter, where we talk topics like this. And I think starting next week, it's going to be SummerSlam stuff.
Yeah.
We're on the road to the summer because we're not in the summer yet. We got to still get there. All right. So put your pants back on and your toques on, because who the fuck told you it was summer, bitch? You piece of shit. You fucking sombrero wearing, sunglasses, sandal looking sand fucker. Stop fucking on the beach. Unless I'm there. Yeah, we're gonna go because I'm half asleep and we gotta record our other show. So Emerson, anything you gotta say?
No. Just you know,
Okay, so no, joking. Hey, we should have just closed it. So no. Okay,
no,
goodbye.
cuts.
Cuts. Anyways, you guys know the spiel. Links in the description. Follow, like, subscribe, favorite if this was 2010. And yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here, you pieces of shit. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Mother.